What up, movie disciples and good people of the internet? It's your boy Movie Messiah, and as you see, I'm definitely not at the crib. I'm back in town with my homies, the fellas, the bros, since I was a youngin'. Back at the crib. You see G-Lo's back in this thing, and we got the dude Drizzle off this thing for the first time, and we're streaming, we're teaming up, coming together like Voltron. The dude ATL Rain, great streamer, follow him on Twitch, and we're here because the boy Jordan Peele just dropped the new trailer on Christmas called Us. I don't know too much about it, y'all, but it's pretty much, I think it's a horror thriller. He killed it in Get Out, so he's back this time. He got Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, both from Black Panther, hit movie this year, and he has Elizabeth Moss, who's on Handmaid's Tale, and she's killing it. She's been killing it for years. For sure. So all knows about a family going to the woods, to a cabin or something like that, and some crazy stuff is about to ensue. And they have some big ass golden scissors on the poster, and he was sending that out to a bunch of people in the press. So that's all I got. Everybody ready for it?
Let's go. I want to know where my scissors are at.
Right. Okay. It's classic.
That's a classic right there.
Look, see? Yeah, look at him in the back.
Right,
Yo,
man.
what? Dad is tripping. Is that a coconut on his head?
Not about drugs, it's a dope song. Don't do drugs.
Oh, there's a mask. Think it's a Black Panther man?
Yeah, I'll be fired.
He said, that's cool.
Can't believe how big they got.
Either Gabe got a vote?
Why do you like Jordan? Jordan Hill.
Not kidding. Hey, I think it's vodka cock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Shit, here we go.
Oh. What?
What were you? I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me. I'll keep you safe.
They just flipped this off.
Oh, the scissors.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of family?
Boy. Looks like them.
I know.
Zora,
First two.
put your
Get crazy. We can get crazy.
Alright.
You can get crazy. Nah, I'm straight. I'm good.
It's like the strangers, cuz. With a family.
Why don't nobody climb a tree like that?
I know. They look like him for real. What the fuck? That's them. Ooh.
Oh no, man.
It's us.
Bet you they have fun filming this.
I know.
They think like us.
That little girl's driving?
I can't do
Yeah, I got cold chills from that
Creepy,
look,
right?
man.
kids.
Where we are. We need to move and keep moving.
Well, what's up with the scissors?
Did you see the run?
I know.
She mad.
What is... Oh.
Fucking rabbits?
Oh. Wow. Yeah, the two sides. Oh, the rabbits too. Yeah, I saw that in the poster initially. That shit was wild. I don't know about anybody else, but I can see why they call it Us, a different
facts.
version of Us, of them. I mean, so I feel like he did it again. I feel like the last when he had the Get Out trailer, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm here for day one, and they're gonna sleep on this movie, and I was incredibly wrong because everybody was woke up and they went to the goddamn theater and saw it.
Yeah.
That's true. I think
So-
this alone is gonna carry from Get Out.
Hell yeah!
Everybody's
Like,
gonna be like, I gotta watch
I'm
it.
seeing this day one. Gotta see it right then and there. Thursday night, it's going down. Early screening. Put some theories because it looked like somehow it's an alternate version of them somehow, or somebody was copying them. They went downstairs in the lab and see a bunch of rabbits. I'm like, don't get rabbits getting like.
Oh, they could be clones.
Multiply.
Right,
Rabbit
I'm saying,
clones,
I'm saying
yeah.
like, yeah, what they're clones. That's what I think, like, rabbits downstairs, they got clones somehow. And the white people did, I'm sorry, man.
What?
I mean, I thought I was gonna be the only white person like in the video, but there's people in the movie, so I'm here for them.
You gotta represent the population, you know?
I mean, what does y'all think?
It's so incomplete of a theory, but when you see the kid walking in the street and he's like, well,
looks like controlling the flames, or like you said, maybe the flames are reversing.
He's a
or whatever.
firebender, yo.
Well, maybe something happened to him.
Yeah.
And it was involving fire, because when he lifts up the mask, his face is like charred from the bottom. So.
Right.
But that was a girl though.
I thought it was a boy.
No, I thought it was a
that
girl.
was the boy.
I think
The boy
it was a boy.
Because right before it, they were like moving in front of each other, like
Yeah,
hearing each other's moves or
mine,
whatever. So I don't know. Maybe from that, I feel like I have a theory of like maybe something tragic is going to happen to them or has happened to them or something like that.
Well,
but it's each one of them's tragic.
In the future, yeah,
or some point in time. You know what I mean? Like
I think it's like a time travel situation. You know?
right. I think
they get banged up somehow between the version 1 us and the Earth 2 us,
right,
and then they come back to Earth 1 or Earth 2, whichever way you want to look at it. And then they're
trying to warn them, but they're doing it in the wrong way.
Could be.
because when the mom was sitting there with the scissors, she says either beautiful or be careful.
Yeah.
So if it's time travel and betting off your theory, then it's some type of a warning.
You're right.
But I don't know what the scissors have to do with it, because nobody looked cut up; they looked burned.
What if they were cut out of time and pasted into?
Like,
is that a stretch?
I don't think so. I mean,
Stretch, but
I mean, it could be because you saw like she folded something, right? So it's a picture of like a bunny.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
that's good. Cut out of something, right? So it could be like it symbolizes something. I don't think they're there to kill them. Obviously, maybe they're there to kill other people around them, because maybe somebody sets them up to go through that shit, and now they came back in time from whatever time loop they were in, and came back trying to warn them and try to stop them. Like, look, or maybe they're ready to take their place because they know what's gonna happen at later on that night or whatever's about to happen that weekend.
So let's think about how Jordan Peele goes about his stuff, right? You
Yeah.
think that maybe us, the family of us, maybe people capture them and do like some type of like testing on their DNA or something.
Right, experiment.
Because we got to think like outside the box now.
Right, exactly. Jordan Peele.
Right,
Makes
you know what I'm
sense,
saying? It's not gonna be like something regular. Maybe he's doing DNA testing, clones them. Maybe that whole situation with the rabbits is actually in a lab. I don't know how to get to the lab.
But there were a lot of people though. There were a lot of people in that hallway before they were bunnies. There were people in there. You know what I'm saying? Like when it was her, or
I didn't see that.
it was a little girl. She was doing like a little run, if you will, but all the other people were heading in the other direction. And then when like the I'm gonna say the mom, she walks in, and then they're all like bunnies.
But that could play into the time travel, because as they're moving one direction and she's moving another, maybe it's like the reversal.
Maybe
to some degree.
This is a stretch, right? But remember how significant like the White Rabbit was in the Matrix?
Indulgence.
Yeah, I'm like.
Well, it was just like.
It's like, well, they were saying like, follow the White Rabbit. I thought it was kind of like they were.
I think that's
using like
Matrix homage.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just
I mean, but I thought they were just saying in the Matrix that was like some Alice in the Wonderland shit, like follow the White Rabbit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm just keeping it on the surface. I wouldn't even go too deep with it. I was just thinking like, well, pun intended, right? But yeah, so follow the rabbit into some type of just
like use
unknown. You know what I mean?
I think the crazy part though is that no matter what you think, what we learned from Jordan Peele's last movie is what you think is not what you see, or what you saw is not what you think.
Yeah, or it's gonna be like a 10 times different, deeper level. Like I think you were saying about the experiment. What was on some Tuskegee Airmen type experiment shit, but this time you're doing it with families.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the entire time I was watching Get Out,
yeah,
I was on one track, and then you start thinking, and you're like, oh, I'm here, and then when all of a sudden
everything
plot twist happens, you're like,
wait a minute,
didn't even see it happen.
Say it how you said it, Ryan. It's not
what you think is not what you saw, but what you saw is not what you think.
Perfect. Okay. So when you said that, it made me think of like, because you got the watermarks or the watercolor images in between every one that we saw, right? That's such a basis for like therapy of some sort, right? They always show you what do you see, and then they ask you whatever you see, and then it's more so of a like, okay, what you see versus what you think is what it is.
I like that. Yeah.
Type situation.
You think it's like an introspective thing? Like, do you think these people are like seeing their deeper fears,
or they're seeing something and it's maybe interpreted wrong, or it's something else?
Because you see glimpses like the little girl, you see ballet, right, and then you see her like freaking out in the car, like something happens, right?
But she was driving in the car.
True. Right, but like what they are seeing each other, but somewhere like along the lines they got off track, so maybe they're not as connected as they think they are as a family. So maybe that's something like that, or they're all seeing something that might have went wrong. Like my man bought a boat, and it was like, would old buddy really buy a boat? I don't know. Like it just could be little certain things like that. I said, the ballet thing just really stuck out to me.
That was the other part. You buy a boat and you're at the beach, but then you show a lake scene. So what does the beach and the lake have to do with it? Because those are two different areas.
Yeah.
I mean, there are beaches at lakes, but it wasn't the beach that they were at.
Yeah, they were at like a whole
But the white lady that was at the beach also had the scissors, stabbing them in her ear.
Yeah.
So how is she implicated?
But what do you think that means, though? The scissors in the ear, because they put that in the trailer, so they
For a
put it
reason,
in there
yeah.
for a reason.
But again, is what you see, not what you think.
Yeah.
What you think, not what you saw.
Yeah.
Were they never at the beach?
Right.
Were they always at the? I mean, sounds elementary.
To kill them? Are they even there to kill them?
Yeah, because it could be like, oh, you think it's gonna do some get out shit where the white people are doing it again, but what if the white people aren't even involved? They're just in it just to be a part of the story. Like, what if they're not even doing the experiments or anything like that?
Or the Earth to them. They're
right
there to kill them.
Yeah,
Just trying to help them.
Right, exactly.
Say, hey, watch out for whatever.
Yeah.
Golden scissors. I don't know.
Swinging it back to my realm of games, the kid with the white mask looks like right.
Yeah.
So the kid with the white mask honestly looks like the new killer that was released on Dead by Daylight called Legion, where he has like this white mask. Almost reminds me of the Purge, but he has some type of like poison. But he has some type of poison that he hits people with.
Yeah.
But the way that it's injected is through a puncture wound with. Not necessarily scissors, but all I'm saying, Dead by Daylight streamer, catch me on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays,
ATL_rain,
Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Alt rain.
No, but seriously though, like if you see it, you'll see like the mask. Like it's not a full-fledged mask, but it's either a Purge or maybe Jordan Peele and Dead by Daylight are doing some stuff.
Jordan Peele's working.
Jordan Peele cameo.
But how does a funny dude have such a dark mind? Like, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, but comedy comes from darkness, man.
Sure.
A lot of it, yeah.
But, like, Get Out was way better than I expected. I wasn't like you guys. I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw it on HBO, and I was like, man, I really slept on this movie. Sleeping on it, and then now seeing that this is coming out, I want to see this now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the first one sets the precedent for this. New horror movies are hard to come by. So the really concept of this, I mean, I think it's phenomenal. So like, I'm excited to see what comes from this.
I'm with it.
So everybody's down to see it, obviously.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I'm trying to see that.
Yeah. Okay. We're all down for it. Jordan Peele looks like he's about to deliver another one again. Once again, I gotta thank my dude ATO Rain for hosting us and having us come to the crib and be able to shoot this trailer reaction. Also, shout out to my dude. I'll have everybody's IG on here later on. Drizzle over here and the dude G popping in one more time. Once again, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Subscribe to your boy. Hit the notification button. It's easy. It's simple. We're going to 500 sometime soon. Hopefully before this movie comes out. We'll find out. We'll see.
Sure.
Holla at y'all later. If you liked this video, cool. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. It's your boy, Movie Messiah. Base 5. Let's ride.